from 2005, from the man who directed The Hitcher, one of my favourite movies, starring Tom Selleck, becomes Stone Cold. Film 1 from the Jesse Stone Complete Film Collection. 9 films I was really curious about checking out. I've heard about these films. I've heard they're really enjoyable. I didn't really know too much about them other than they're based on a series of books, and I am a sucker for these kind of films. Procedural movies with small town sheriffs, detectives investigating local crimes. They're just my kind of thing. I grew up watching Murder, She Wrote. This is an extension of that.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing here?
I'm up early fighting crime.
You get Tom Selleck as Jesse Stone, a man who has kind of ran away to this small town of Paradise, leaving behind his LA detective job for a local sheriff. He's left his ex-wife as well, and he covers his pastimes with 2 of his favourite things: Scotch and women. And when someone is brutally shot, and it seems as if this may be a pattern that's going to continue throughout the film, he has to investigate that and try and solve and stop these brutal murderers from going on their rampage. And the thing about this one is you know who the bad guys are. It's not a case of revealing who they are throughout it as we discover. We know what they're up to, and it's just a case of waiting on our character getting there.
Notice she got shot just like the last guy.
Yeah, I noticed.
Thought I'd mention it.
But like all good mysteries, there is a second case involving a schoolgirl who has been raped and is a little bit reluctant to give Jesse any of the information. So we get this character who's starting to investigate 2 different cases here. Of course, you kind of know the format of these things, and to be honest, that doesn't ruin the movie at all. We get Viola Davis in this film as well. You get Mimi Rogers in this one, you get Steve McHattie in this one, you get a host of familiar faces as well, and it's just a kind of comfortably well done movie. There are some moments that just feel a little bit wrong in this one. There's a moment later on where Jesse says that he doesn't want the killers to stop, which feels a little bit out of character for a policeman. There are some clunky bits of dialogue.
Chinese? Because you know how erotic I get when I eat Chinese.
Which to be honest, it comes part and parcel with these TV movies, and to be honest, I kind of like it sometimes as well. As hokey as it is, it's kind of funny to me. I think Tom Selleck really sort of lays the foundation here of his character of Jesse. It's all kind of familiar, should I say. There's nothing here of any real surprise, but that doesn't matter. There is a kind of warm, fuzzy feeling about the familiarity of this in the procedural films. I enjoyed the character. I liked the supporting characters in this one. I liked Jesse and the way he handled himself.
He punched my kid for no reason.
I think there was a reason.
There is a wonderful situation where we see that he is willing to turn a blind eye to certain things. He, although he is a policeman, there are other ways for justice to be delivered, and he's happy for them to take effect at certain points. In fact, he is willing to cover them up if need be. We get to see some surprising losses of characters initially in this first movie, and it's one that has made me excited to go on and check out the further movies in this one. I wasn't sure what I was going to get. Yes, it is a series of films, and I kind of like that they're spaced out over a long period of time. They weren't all made back to back like some other kind of TV movies as well. So I'm hoping to see some good adaptations of the books, hoping to see some more complex mysteries in the future, and looking to see where this character grows in the future. Made a good choice picking this up. I can't wait to check out more of Jesse Stone. If you've got a particular favourite movie from this series, please let me know in the comment box below so I can know what to look out for when I get to it. I'll be watching all these in order anyway, and I cannot wait to go on this journey with you guys, talking through the rest of the films.